Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today I'm pretty excited because we finally got, it took it a while to come in, but we finally got our next box to the Titanic Agora models. And this is pack 10. It just now came in, and as usual, it is a little bit damaged. But it'll be alright. So I am now going to undo the seal of the box. Let me just situate y'all. So we got that. Get that out of the way. There's our boxes. This box has been crushed. Hopefully everything's still in here though. But this right here should contain from issues 51 to 56. So, here's 51. We'll go over the books a little bit later. 52. 53. 54. 55. And 56. Alrighty. We'll begin with 51 and checking everything out to make sure all the parts are here. And it looks like we've got the deck house and other details. So let me find box 51. That's 55. I already hear something bashing around inside the box, so that's not a good sign. Let's hope all the parts are still here. 2. $51. Alright. Got box 51. Which is, you can see right there. Box 51. I'm going to open it. Set my blade aside. There's one packet. Let me just set this over here out of the way. One packet. I hear stuff in it. Another packet. Another packet. And this right here, as you can see, which is why I do not like these little paper things. This right here, when I opened it up, the tape has already gave way. And then some screws. Alright, checking the first one. We need to have winches times 2. We got to have 2 winches. So, let's see if they're in here. Winches times 2, those are the winches. So the winches are a check. So let me get my little usual routine. The little bags from the previous issues that I've kept. From the screws and all that. And I'm going to put these winches into this bag until it's time to paint them. Because I'll be painting my winches. These are silver. I'll be painting them the green and black color. So the winches are a check. Next up, we need to make sure that we have cowls ×2. Those are vents, which is probably in here. We gotta have ×2 cowl vents. We got some more new photo etch windows and stuff. This is not what we're looking for. And there's just some new grills. So those ain't what we're looking for. Is this what we're looking for? There's a lot of small parts in here. So the cowl vents ×2 is 51B. Okay, those are the vents that curve. That would be these two vents right here. Let me zoom you in. Sorry about that. That would be these two vents right here, which are here, so I'm going to go ahead and put them into a bag to protect them from getting lost. So yeah, we got the two cowl vents. We need vents ×2, which is 51. That is these really tiny, small things right here. And we got two of them. So we definitely have those. So ×2 of them. We're good on that. And then we need a hooded vent, 51. 51D. And the hooded vent is right here. I haven't seen a vent like this since we worked on the forecastle. So yeah, that is the hooded vent. So that's all of them for that section. So I'm going to close them into the bag. Next up, we need a small window ×12. That would be these little tiny windows right here. And then we've got the new, more windows. So we've got those. That's check. After the windows, we need large windows ×8, which is on that thing. The grills, all the grills. And we have all the grills right here. So we definitely have all the grills. We got all the grills and all the windows. So all of these have been checked. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back into the bag. And then, after all the grills, because you got grill A ×2, grill B, grill C, deck house skylight, which is right here. Here's the deck house skylight. So we got that. Go ahead and, oh, these right here go in here. So that's a check. And these little winches came from in here, which that ain't gonna fit now. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the winches back in here. Now I know they're all in Ziploc bags and they can't go nowhere. And then we got some screws here. After the deck house, let's see here. Deck house skylight and then deck house itself. So, inside this big packet right here, which is only folded up, is, there it is, our deck house skylight, or not skylight, our deck house. And it's got some major detail on this. So we'll be prepping this and getting this ready. But we got our deck house piece. So I'll go ahead and I'll put this back in the bag. Have I opened that? Yeah, most of these little packets is what the stuff came out of. And like I said, I don't trust these little packets. But that's everything. And then, yeah, AP 52.3 times 5 mm PB screws. Not used at this stage. Huh. It says that in the instructions. Okay. So we know we don't use them when we come to doing this stage. We just hang on to them. Let me go ahead and open up this little envelope and put these screws inside there too. That way it doesn't fall out of the box. Alright, so that's one box check mark, but there is one of them that I'm worried about because I heard rattling inside of it. These two. So that's 51 checked, and we're good there. 52 is our next one, which 52 is right there. Let me go ahead and shut this book. And 52. Okay, 52 is going to have a whole lot of small parts plus a LED circuit board, because this is the other side of the lifeboats with the cutter, the other cutter. So the first part is a LED cable. So let me get you zoomed out here because it's zoomed in too far. And let me go ahead and open up this. There we go. Now, open it up. Okay, so we got our LED cable. That's a check. LED strip. Which is right here. There's our LED strip. And that's our last LED strip for the top decks. And then we have two little baggies. Nothing's in the box. Which has probably got our small parts in it that we'll have to put in. So the first part is 22D will be the cutter. We'll try looking here. This tape's already gave way. See that? Tape's already gave way. Okay, there's our cutter. Our cutter is the smallest lifeboat. And then lifeboats, 52C lifeboats, which are right here. We got two lifeboats. And then would be the cutter, which I know we got it. Tarpaulin without holes, not used. The tape held securely on this one right here, so that's a good thing. A lot of small parts in here. So these are going to be bagged. So we got a tarpaulin with hose and without hose. And they're not used, it says. So put those to the side. Okay, after the tarpaulin, tarpaulin for lifeboat, and then a davit base. So the base of the davit, which is right there, that will be bagged. Davit arm, which is right there. So we got the davit arm. Cutter gear, cutter block gear. So there's two cutter block gears, which are right here. These would be the ones that curve. And they are the little rope pieces that hold the cutter off the side of the ship. So we got those. And then we got a lifeboat block gear ×2, which are these right here, the straight ones. So those are here. And then we have a skylight, which is right there. So all the parts are in this box, thankfully. So let me just get me a little baggie. And then we'll seal all of these little parts into the bag, because I'll have to paint some of these parts, prep them and get them ready for the build. So get all these little parts in here, and then I'm going to seal this bag. And there we go. Now they're all in there and safe. So I'm going to take the tarpaulins, put them in there, put a little skylight back in there, close that up, take our lifeboats, put them in there, and then put our little pieces in there with the lifeboats. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff back into the box. And I know this box has been checked, everything is here. So, thank God for that. We're closing in on that box that I'm very iffy about because there's something shaking in it. Alright. So, that was 52 checked. And 52 is good to go. We are now checking 53. And 53 is the base for the third funnel. So, let's see here. Not that one, it's 54. 53. Is this the one? You can kind of hear some stuff in there, but I don't think that's the major one. First up, we have an LED circuit board, which is right here. And this is a small LED circuit board with 2 lights on it. So we have that. That's our first piece. Then we have a water pipe 4/3 funnel. So we got to find that. And that right there feels like the big base thing. So all the little details are going to be in this bag right here. And my gosh, are they tiny. So, as it was talking about the water pipe for the 3rd funnel, which is right here, there is a water pipe for the 3rd funnel. So we know we got that. Ventilator A. So looking here for ventilator A, which is 53C. It's one that curves. So this one. So we do have the curved one. 53D, ventilator B. 53D is the one that looks like it's got 2 made to it. So that would be this one right here. Looks like it's got 2 made to it. So that one's here. 53E, ventilator C. 53E has a, looks like a very unique shape. Okay. That would be this one, I think. Yeah. That would be this one. 53E is this one. So we do have that one. 53F, ventilator D. And that is a one all to itself that's long ways with I think it would be this one right here. Yeah. That would be this one. It's got a curve to it. So that one's checked. We got 2 more to go over. 53G, ventilator E. It's the opposite side of that one, which would be that one right there. So we got those. We got one more. 53H, ventilator F. And that would be this big old tall one that curves. So we got that one. And then we'll have 53I vent times 3. And those are these tiny ones right here. I'll zoom in on them for you. Those are them tiny ones right there that look like that. And then we will have 53J base for the base of the 3rd funnel. So we'll look at that here in a minute. But first, let me get these into a bag and get them safe. So grabbing a bag. Grabbing the smallest ones first. Okay. I want to grab the vents now and stuff them into a bag, which we may need multiple bags to fit these. I don't know yet, but we're going to try. It's getting caught. Go on. Get down in there. Yeah, we're going to need multiple bags for this, okay? So I'm going to seal this one. There's one with the ventilators. We're going to grab another bag. We're going to grab another big ventilator. I'm going to throw it in there. Grab another one. Which looks like we got another problem here. So most likely only these two will fit. Let me see that one up there. I don't know if that'll fit or not. I can try. Just give me a few seconds here. Trying to get some ventilators into some bags. I'd rather do this than have them in that paper thing and be lost. Okay. Those two bags are sealed. Now I got to figure out that water pipe. For that, I need a tall bag, not a small bag. Because that ventilator is long. And let's see here. I got one right here that a previous ventilator was in. So we'll use this one for the time being. To keep that little not ventilator, but water pipe. The previous water pipe was in this one before, so we'll use this one to keep that water pipe protected. And you can see right here where we had another water pipe in it before. It used to be folded. So we'll do the same thing for that one. We got our LED cable. And the last piece that we'll look at is in here. In this folded up bag. And this will be the base of the third funnel. Which here it is, the base of the third funnel. Which is another one of them houses. That's where a grill's gonna go. That's where LED thing is gonna go in there that we just got, which is gonna be fun getting that in there. There's the top. We're gonna have to figure out what color the doorknobs are and stuff like that and paint them. Figure out what color these railings are. I'll be doing some research on this while I'm doing my painting and stuff. But there's the base of the third funnel. So we got that. So all the parts in this bag, or in this box, I mean, are a go. So they're all here. Let me grab this and set these into there. Let me grab this. And I don't want to be in that pipe because it'll break. I'll set that in there. And I'll close that off. And then we have our LED circuit board. So, need a few seconds here to situate this. Now, that's 3 boxes going over. So, 53 is a go. That one's good. Now our next one is going to be 54. Checking all the parts to it, which could be our one that I'm talking about where it's very rattly. I bet it is, because this is the funnel. This is the third funnel. So, 54, is this the one? Nope, it's not that one either. Where's that? Oh, that's it. You can hear the little tiny part in there loose. So yeah, 54, which is our funnel. Let's hope all the pieces to this are in here, and none of them fell out during shipping. So, opening up, and we'll see what's loose in here. That seems to be what was loose. It was almost falling out of the box. It was up here. But anyway, let me get all the stuff out of this box and we'll see if there's anything else in there. That feels like our funnel. Cord. Screws. Set that to the side. Okay. Our first part that we have to figure out is here is 54A, which is our funnel plating. Which, that's probably in this thing. So, let me figure out how this unfolds. Just like that, they just stuffed it down in the funnel. They stuffed everything in the funnel. Literally. You can see a ladder in there and everything. And I think they might have just shaped that. But it is what it is. How can I get that off there? Okay. Yeah, that's going to be some work to get that back the way it goes. Anyway, there's the base of the third funnel, which is the casing of it, or the plating. Funnel interior, which these two pieces right here are stuck together for right now, but they don't need to be stuck together, just pull them apart. So the funnel